Oh, oh man, guys. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. My power was out. What's up, man? I'm late to the game. My power literally went out. Went to a coffee shop. Power came back on because the Wi-Fi there sucked. Can y'all hear okay?
Some generic things, and those are just base events. You just come in and play them whenever you want.
It's like the daily one.
How about now?
Had something like that.
Yeah, similar to previous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's funny because there was a thread last night or yesterday on Reddit where they were talking about what they wanted to see in today's stream, and some of that stuff was actually in there. Like, hey, bring back the daily warm up.
We're listening.
Yeah. So I think that we're actually thinking in line with what a lot of people are wanting.
Yeah.
And that's nice. So the three base programs that you mentioned, we've got Aces, we've got Royals,
Royals.
and then we've got Vets.
Yeah.
Veterans. And two of those, Aces was this year, but that was like a league type currency.
Yeah, it was a type. Well, it was also a type of player that we had in leagues,
Yeah.
and we kind of liked that idea, that like X factor kind of stat to
Right.
them. So
Okay.
we thought that we would like to keep that portion of it and pull that out and make that more of a base thing that you could get.
Okay, so Aces is going to focus on players that have like one particular stat that they excel at.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what is Royals like?
So Royals are guys that signed really good deals, and kind of the point of Royals is when you complete that set, you're not just getting a guy, you're also getting some coins with it. So it's kind of tying it hand to hand like that.
Okay, and then Veterans seems pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
It's 2+ year veteran players
Okay.
in the NFL.
And then those programs
years as a veteran
initially
now?
at launch, are they going to be very similar in terms of the way that people interact and acquire those players?
Yeah, so the base programs are all very similar. As an example, these three base programs all have badges. Just to keep that, again, just keep that simple, straightforward. So that way you can kind of learn, get used to the new sets,
Okay.
and just kind of build out your lineup real easily early on.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Skull. So that's
we've got
less than the average as a
three
veteran.
base programs that we talked about. We've got sets returning. What else can you give us about sets? What other kind of like tidbits, inside information can you pass to the community? They're thirsty for information.
I think we've hit everything on sets at this point.
Yeah, I've not done a giveaway yet. I've been keeping track.
You've been keeping track.
I've been keeping track.
Farrell's man of the people.
All right, so they're
We
doing a
need to do
giveaway.
a giveaway.
Man, my power was out. I ran to a coffee
We're gonna
shop,
give
had
away-
no
I'm
bandwidth.
looking at it
I
right
got a
now.
text from the
We've got
power
new
company.
4th of
Race
July
back. I'm
program
downstairs,
just launched.
not on my streaming
There's
setup.
a ton of 110
Sorry, it's
overall
kind of
players.
ghetto.
Never seen this many 100.
Don't have my good mic, don't have anything, but I wanted to get it up
Oh boy.
and at least
B.
get the stream going.
Back up the truck.
I'll back it up.
You're gonna back it up. Who do you want to give away?
So, I mean, I think,
Who do we want to get?
look, at the end of the day,
Like your sets.
we just need the game to be more fun.
Save it.
we're
And
gonna
if
save
sets,
it. We're gonna save the line.
yeah, there's not going to be much. They did say there is going to be a video
Online.
today, more than just
Online.
screenshots. So there's going to be
Just
at least
one?
some video
No.
content today.
That's not enough.
So that'll be
That's
interesting.
not, this is a dump truck. You gotta
Okay.
fill up the dump truck. You gotta pile it up and then you gotta back it up and dump it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got, all right, the first one, S. Gibbs,
Yep.
Justin Tucker,
Okay.
110 overall kicker.
Love it.
Got to give one of these spreads out because I play spreads. So
Okay, we got a Quentin Nelson.
Okay, guard.
Yeah, he deserved
Oh
it.
You've got
man,
a kicker, you've got a lineman. Give me the good players.
4th of July promo's not so
We're
good.
gonna
Trying
do-
new things.
we're gonna do
I honestly
an
don't know,
Eddie
man. I'm not even playing right now.
A legend.
Yep.
Eddie, well, he's not a legend for this program.
Trying to
he's
recover
4th of July master. But
For
Eddie
for
George,
day one of
110
next
overall.
year.
We are also going to do a Brian Urlacher.
Ooh, that's an offensive defense. That's a fourth. Now that's a Mount Rushmore.
There it is.
That's a good
Smash them together and roll it out.
All right, winner. XZX9.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. XZX989.
That's an intense name.
This is very intense.
I will say,
XZX.
if you watched last week's, I asked about like an autocomplete feature for live events so that it'd
Previous
be
winner?
more respectful of our time as gamers.
Oh,
And
no.
they did a Q&A in black and white where they actually
We gotta-
addressed that and said that they are
we gotta do
working
it.
on an auto win feature
He still wins.
so that if you do
doesn't
an
count
easy live
because-
event and beat
Yeah,
it
well,
convincingly,
congrats
you
for
don't have to
winning.
do it 50 times in a
you
row,
gotta do it
wasting all of your time.
Can you do
Which
the
I think
beep
that'll
beep?
be good. I just hope they don't make it like they do Star Wars Galaxy of
Jay
Heroes,
Jimenez,
where you have to pay
713?
essentially to auto win. If they do that, oh, they could just,
713 is?
No,
oh, that would just be,
Houston.
that would be
Houston?
We got
awful, awful,
Patrick
awful.
over here just knows
If
all
they
the
make you
area codes.
pay
Houston.
to auto complete
Area code guy.
an event that you already
There you go,
grinded.
Coming on the stream. We're gonna quiz you when you
If they
come
do
on.
that like they do in
So,
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes,
Congrats. Give us your UID if you have mobile. If you don't, you have to let us know. We're going to do another giveaway.
Oh boy.
more giveaways. Come on, let's
right
get to the content,
I
man.
didn't feel like...
Buddha
I didn't
enough.
53. Buddha
They seem a little less than prepared
Buddha
right now.
underscore 53.
I'll go grab my coffee since I'm just getting back from the coffee shop.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
it's
Long
mainly
time
the
follower.
thumb, man. It's the thumb into
First
the
time,
wrist.
long time.
It sucks still.
Yep.
Be right back.
What?
October 20th.
So,
How many years is that for?
so if you were to do the math there,
How many weeks is that?
so it's over 2 years because right now it's 2019 and it's 2017, but then it's already June, so then you have to go back to October, so that adds another 8 months. So he's
I
been
don't think
going
anyone
for
can hear
over
you. but-
Nobody can hear you.
4 years. And 3
We've got a
months.
guy just kept mind calculating over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about sets. We had a little bit to show you. As I said, there's not a ton of content today, so the stream might not be as long. But we are now going to take a quick intermission.
Are you
We're gonna
kidding
bring
me?
on Patrick Feller.
An
We're gonna talk about
intermission.
front office.
An intermission. All right, I guess it's to bring on somebody else, so we'll give it that. I guess we'll give it that. Sorry about the low quality today, guys. Again, my power went out at like 10 o'clock. I was scrambling. I went to a coffee shop, packed up the laptop, got everything ready to do it there. Had no bandwidth, wouldn't be able to stream. And then I got a text. I was going to drop the quality really low and try and stream at like 480 or something. But then I got a text from power company saying my power's back on, so I didn't even have time to run upstairs and turn on my actual streaming PC with the green screen and get everything better for quality. But I wanted to get the stream up and running so that you guys can catch it here, because I know not everybody does the whole Twitch thing. Plus, you got my commentary, which is not all that insightful considering they're really not giving us anything at all. Yeah, the watch parties are fun, man. A lot of times people watching the replay of it are like, you're always complaining. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's because I'm engaging with like what everybody is saying live in the chat. And everybody here actually like played Madden Mobile 19 all year. They're back, but their audio is not working.
For Madden Mobile. I don't know what product manager means, but Patrick is going to tell us about the product manager role. I know what Patrick does. I'm not going to tell you what he does. He's going to tell you that. But Patrick is one of the brilliant minds behind a lot of the designs. So Patrick, tell us about how long have you been at EA, maybe what games you've worked on, and then a little bit about what you do on Madden Mobile.
Yeah, I came to EA about 3 years ago from an independent developer. Worked on, just some various titles, 3DS stuff, Sword Coast Legends.
Please not Madden Mobile 19.
And came over, worked on NBA Mobile initially, and moved over to Madden. The product manager role is very, it's kind of like a system designer in a lot of ways, managing a lot of the inputs and outputs. So a lot of stuff that we do with sets and our strategy that we're implementing. have a lot of hands in that. And then with this front office stuff as well, which we're real excited about. I wish we could show a little bit more, but hopefully we can give you some details as to what is coming up this season.
Yeah, I think so. The goal today, we're going to talk conceptually to you guys about front office, and the main reason behind that is
Conceptually.
I saw some of the feedback last week. Is like, why can't you guys show more gameplay? And the reason is that it takes time to get a lot of the art and the final stuff that you guys see in game. So some of this stuff, especially the menus and things, are very reliant on the art. So we don't have necessarily a lot of things to show you, but I do think that this is good information for you
If
guys
he was
to
the
have,
mastermind
for
that
those of you
created
that want it.
Overdrive, we're in trouble, guys.
Front office is something that we had, I think, something similar
Yep.
2 seasons ago. So talk to us about...
Yeah, let's travel back in time.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go back to season 4, and we had these items. They were locker items. And I love locker items because locker items gave me permanent bonuses. That
I like
could
locker
just
items too. The
accumulate
free
and
Madden
grow
cash.
throughout the season. Things like I play the Team of the Week event, and then I get more coins from it, or I reduce the cooldown in certain sets.
Wheel
and
of
that was
Madden
fun,
cash,
and
baby.
you collect the items and invest in them. I love that as a user. I love to collect a lot of different things. But we had some issues with kind of how we implemented it that were not the best experience. And what I mean by that is that you were limited on how many of these items you can use. Did you ever have this? Do you remember you'd go and play the Legends event, and you'd go to a menu and then drag in all these Legend items, play the Legends event. I want to play the Team of the Week event now. Go back to the menu, drag in these. Yeah, not a good experience. So
Terrible.
Yes, so we're.
Won't say terrible.
I had to make a video about
Yeah,
that
exactly.
to rotate
So
them
what we
because,
wanted to do across
because it
the
was
board,
so
and we're
terrible.
able to do this year is that any of these bonuses that we provide via front office items, things
Yeah.
like giving you more experience in coins, reducing stamina costs, reducing cooldowns, they're permanent, they're always active. That you don't have to switch them out as you obtain them and upgrade them.
It's a good
You just
quality
gain
of
those
life
boosters.
feature.
So it's like a locker item from season 4, like
I don't know,
2
guys.
seasons ago.
Yeah.
I've been
But
pretty
you don't
negative
have
on
to switch it.
Overdrive, rightfully
Yes,
so.
No micromanagement.
I feel like they are
Yep.
at
and
least.
it's streamlined.
I feel
as
like
well.
they're at least
So we
trying,
had
at
a
least
kind
saying
a
some of the right
workaround system
things.
A little bit, because if you,
So-
when you got a locker item, you would get it from a pack, and it was a random locker item. Oh, maybe I got this one, maybe I got that one. For me, if I'm playing a lot of season mode games and I want to boost my ability to get rewards in season mode, I would love to be able to invest in that particular item. So we'll have a single currency that we can earn via exchanging maybe my extra players. If I have some players I don't need, I can get some points. Let's call them front office points for now. Put them in the items that I want.
That's way
and
too
then,
simple. Front office points. We
watch
need to
grow.
make them.
So you have the ability
30,000
through this
different
one
currencies.
general currency to upgrade whichever one you want, rather than relying on collecting that specific one.
Yes, but
Got it.
it's not simply just spin, get a better item, get a better item.
Yeah.
We're also asking players to occasionally meet conditions to continue to upgrade an item. So let's look at that as an example. I might have an item that boosts the amount of experience points I get in Madden Today. Oh, cool. Every time I play an event from Madden Today all season long, I get more experience points.
Okay.
I level that item up a few times. Now I unlock an item that gives me more coins in Madden Today. Okay, do I want more coins or do I want more experience points? I can keep leveling up my experience point one, or I can move forward and level up the coin one. That's kind of neat. Maybe then after the coin one, I unlock another thing that gives me a different bonus and so forth. So over time, there are more things that I have access to. On top of that, you might see occasionally in a condition like if I'm getting something to
49er,
increase,
right
my
when-
rewards and seasons,
right when the new
I need to
game
make
starts,
sure
so
that
you
I've
can do it
won at least
now
10 season games
and
before
in
I can
the
continue to
future.
progress this item. So I couldn't come in day one and just spend a bunch of points and I have everything and it's done.
Got it.
It's kind of more of a long-term
Well,
thing.
of course
There's
not,
some goals
'cause
that
you need
we
to be
have
able to
for
sell
users
people
meet
stuff.
before they can fully upgrade all these items.
Understood. Got it. Okay. So what sort of... So we have one concept screen. that
Ooh,
we
a
can
concept
show
screen.
That will give us an idea of the type
Yeah,
of items
I-
that are.
I-
And
they
think
definitely
when I
get
looked
that
at
they
this
screwed
earlier, we got up on the screen now. So a lot of these are very similar to like what you said, like the locker items from years past.
Season stamina
what can
reducer.
You tell us about what else we might see. So locker items that are one portion of front office.
Yes, a few things. So a lot of these are similar. The ability to get more rewards, so like XP booster, training point booster. Yeah, we can see that. They're not going to have 88 levels. Don't worry about that. Looking at 10 or 20 levels on a lot of these items. We'll
Okay.
also be able, we should be able to stack them as well. So we could release another item that gave even more coins. Let's say I had an item that gave me 10% coins globally,
Yep.
and an item that gave me 20% more coins in Madden Today.
What's up,
and you'll
guys?
be seeing
Welcome.
30% more coins from Madden Today events, which is kind of neat. You can stack the rewards. Obviously, the daily reward, a lot of users like that. You just log in, you get something. And
Don't be
over
too
time,
worried
that
about it,
item
Anonymous.
That you're getting a package.
You know, I wish we had some
Yeah, those daily
gameplay, but
packs were really good.
it's probably going to be the same
enjoyed those, so I'm
gameplay
glad we
engine
did
that
Then
we
get to
have
stuff
this
that I
year with
love,
minor tweaks.
Stamina reducer.
Hopefully,
like just
all of these new
progress through
modes bring
season.
in fun.
I play season
That's the
mode
big
games.
thing.
It costs
Is the
less
game
money.
lost its
That's
fun
great.
this year?
And on top of that,
I hope they
one
can bring
that
that
is,
back.
I personally love.
Still waiting
is
for
the
LBL.
item to increase your
It
stamina
will crush,
cap.
yeah.
So normally when you level up, you get more stamina cap. That's cool. I love that. But on top of it, I also can expand my stamina cap in other ways. So that's cool.
Very cool. So, so we've got these boosters for particular areas of the team or areas of the way you interact with the game.
Yeah.
Will there be anything else
Yes.
added beyond that? I know
Yes,
you probably can't speak in like.
Let me speak about this kind of very conceptually here. Is
Okay.
that we talked about one particular type of item, basically something that gives you more permanent bonuses and rewards. We'd love to leverage this system to be able to provide benefits to your actual lineup. So
I mean,
in
it better
other words,
be
to
darn.
release a
If
set of
if
items
Madden
that
20 is
based on
not
the
better than
configuration
Madden
of my lineup
19,
and maybe the items that
this
I
game's gonna die, man.
want to use, I can improve how my team's gameplay is on the field in certain ways. And that's exciting because it moves us down a road. And it will not be available for at launch, but we're going to be able to roll it out in a future release.
Okay.
It opens us up to be able to make strategic decisions about a roster. To me, it's really cool if I have the ability. Now, I don't just have an 80 OVR team. I have an 80 OVR team.
Yeah, I agree,
that's
Martin.
constructed with a lot of
I
different
like that they're
rosters.
giving
Different
people
rosters are
different
amazing.
options to play
Joe Flacco's
different
my
ways,
quarterback.
even though season doesn't really
But
get me excited.
being
Although
able
the
to make those interesting
franchise
decisions where
and
not
real
all the
teams,
lineups feel necessarily the same. You're able to
all depends on whether there's
custom
offsides.
your,
If there's no offsides,
strategy a little
it's
bit more.
useless.
Real excited about that. I can't wait till we can share that. We just we're currently in development on it right now.
Okay. So yeah, like we said,
They always
stuff
ambitiously
is,
sell the game,
still in
Witty.
development,
Remember how great
conceptual,
Overdrive was going to be?
But hopefully you guys are excited about the return of this. I know I am because I think that this is going to provide a very
Audibles would
in-depth
screw up LBL.
experience, that we
I'd be alright with
didn't have
audibles in
this year
season
terms
mode,
of
but
the way that you manage how you want to play with the game.
I don't know, Jamin.
And I think,
Jamin.
Patrick, yeah, one more
We'll
thing
see.
you wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
add?
should bring this up because I remember this is part of Season Score. We've talked about the front office item that comes out of Season Score already, right?
The auction house tax
Yes,
reducer.
yes, exactly right. I just want to explain exactly how that works. I go into the season score or legacy mode next season.
Yep.
Based on my season score progress, I've already made a significant amount of progress. There'll be additional progress based on my OVR
Okay.
from my legacy team that I can make on day one. So I get a good head start. And then based on my OVR of my legacy team, I can grind out potentially a little bit faster and finish up this program. The more progress I make, and by progress, I mean I'm able to purchase players for my team. I'm going to unlock levels of this item. That item, you'll just simply interact with it. When you unlock a level, just go and hit claim, and the item levels up, and you're good. There's no cost associated
Nothing about
with
game
it.
plans
It's
yet,
simply,
Ronald.
Oh, cool. I met this condition. Boom, hit claim. Boom, hit claim. That's really cool. And
That is very cool.
Yeah, we're actually hoping to have a few of these items tied into some of our programs throughout the year. So like Most Feared comes out. Oh, I worked really hard in Most Feared.
I
and
think
got a
so,
master.
Martin.
That's cool.
I think that's
On
the
top
big
of
thing
that,
is the
hey,
auction house
here's a
tax
permanent
reducer.
bonus that I just get. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day,
points for the rest of the season just because of that. And I
It's
think
still going to be
it's
useful,
nice to get a
even
good
if you
player
don't really
who
work
gets
the
something
auction
that
house, if you
lasts
just
as well,
sell
has that
stuff that
permanence,
you don't
that
use
feels good.
anymore.
And so we want people to feel like their time investment is rewarded.
So, question for you, off the cuff. With the locker items previously, as
I know,
the season
Jack.
went on,
I can't
especially
play,
the
man.
Ones that were temporary. For
I literally
players, like
can't
you
use
said,
my
the
right
share
thumb
item, they just stayed
for a couple
there.
more weeks.
Is that going to be kind of the case again? Is that they'll just?
So
be
I'm
in
done with this
So,
season.
Great news on that. First off, the items that you upgrade, you're manually kind of investing in and selecting which ones you want.
Yeah,
to
the auction house
make better.
reducer is a good one.
Those items will be compartmentalized.
It's huge.
away
It lasts
from
all
something
year.
You might have in like a Most Feared starter bundle or something.
Gotcha.
And then that Most Feared starter
Most of the
bundle,
crap
that
from
item,
prior years was done
we
in
have
like
the
a
ability
week
to
or
schedule
two.
it. So once it's no longer relevant, it'll go away.
Great, I love it.
Yeah, I can't.
So
my
that's
thumb
front
is
office in a
immobilized.
nutshell.
That's a big nutshell.
It's a
Season-ending
big
injury,
nutshell.
guys.
It's a big nutshell. What do you think about that nutshell?
We'll talk about it after the stream. I don't want to interrupt
Like a pistachio to me.
Yeah.
the repeating
Giveaway.
of the same thing they're saying over and
We're
over.
gonna crack a giveaway nut.
Salt and pepper, pistachio, giveaway nut.
Yeah. Salt and vinegar pistachio.
Nah, I never had that one. Salt and pepper.
Might be pretty good.
They did not.
I don't know.
They did not talk about gems.
Chips are good. Okay. Giveaway time.
All right, they're doing a giveaway, so I'm going to chat with you guys for a minute.
Patrick decide.
I'll bring them back.
We got all these new players.
Yeah, I'll bring them back when the giveaway's done. Jeez, thank you for freaking deafening me. Yeah, so Overdrive's going to be coming back, but it's not going to be a mandatory mode. They did not talk any more about how gems are going to be earned. Yeah, they're implementing gems, which is going to be another currency that's going to be used for packs. The reality is coin packs, market manipulation, and third-party coin sites have totally ruined coins. We're never going to get real good coin packs. Hopefully with this new gem thing, it's something that you can obtain, but hopefully they'll be able to keep the third-party markets out of it so that we have something to buy packs with. But apparently it's going to be separate from Madden Cash. So we'll see. Yeah, these guys are like yelling in my ears, man. Coin sites. Coin sites. COIN. Yet they didn't give us any gameplay. So really all they covered today was that we're getting locker items and the front office, and that we're getting sets back, and that some of the sets are going to be things like where you can get players and coins and all kinds of things like that. Yeah, it was really light. They did not cover much at all. I'm really looking forward to what we have, coming up later on. Hopefully, when we get to the competitive game modes, that's where it's going to be there. I think sets coming back is a good thing. Without a doubt, even if you're not like into sets and you're more of a game player or competitive player, be excited that sets are coming back, because the casuals like that element of it. And let's just be honest, more casuals playing, more people playing is good for the game. So I've opened up to the whole idea of sets and coin packs and all the stuff that casuals like, season mode. Nah, I think they are really trying to do some new things. Trying new things. I really think they are. I think they are trying to go back to what they've done in previous seasons, but I think they're trying to take a step forward. This was definitely like a step back year. I mean, I guess, Woody. I mean, I put out like 15 videos for launch week, dude. I put out a lot of gameplay at the beginning of Overdrive. At least, as much as I was allowed to. Yeah, I think I was back in MM17.
Yep, exactly right. Cool. So that's nice. And there'll be, of course, a lot of those traditional sets where no matter what, you have something to do with your players. Like I can trade in some lower players to get a higher player and continue.
Oh, that's a good point. I wanted to ask about that and I forgot. Yeah, previously in seasons, not including last year, there were sets, like you said, where it was just always there, where you could just go in and you could do stuff.
Yep. Exactly right. Yeah.
And so we're going to have something similar to that.
Yes, exactly right. Like we have some sets to say I want to get.
They basically said the same things that they're saying 3 times.
OVR to get a player at 65
Nolan,
OVR,
so they're going to tell you all again.
OVR,
Basically,
and so forth.
we're getting sets and we're getting the front office
back. The season. We also want to have the ability. It's not the most efficient route, but if you have just extra program collectibles that are,
I wish it
collecting
didn't come
dust,
out,
rather than being
Jamin.
stuck with them, being
I
able
hope
to
that
actually
they
put them
delay it
somewhere
as
and
long
roll
as
into something
possible to get it
useful,
as good as
wanna
possible
have that as well.
on
And we'll
release day.
listen to
Because
the
let's just be
community,
honest,
obviously, see
it's
where
all about
if
first
there's a desire
impressions.
for
When we
certain
get
types of
everybody who
sets
come
and,
back who played prior
release
years,
them as
who
needed.
quit this
You heard
year,
it here
it's all going to
from
be about that
Patrick.
first
Give
impression,
us your
man.
feedback.
When they get their
We wanna
hands
know
on Madden
what
Mobile
sets
20,
do you guys want to see?
Flashback sets.
if it's a
That's in
good
the chat.
first impression,
Flashbacks. They want to see flashbacks.
it's going
I
to
love
create a
flashbacks.
snowball effect, and
Flashbacks
tons of
from
players are going to come back.
Madden
If
in
they get their hands on it and they're like,
Yep.
this is
That
whack,
was the set that had everybody going
Man.
crazy.
Mobile Mutt
EA's
Man
in trouble,
Mobile
man.
Mutt Man.
EA's in trouble.
Madden Mobile 16 has flashback sets again. That,
That's it. We know what you guys want.
literally.
Literally. Okay.
We can put that on the radar. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's all going to be
Alright.
about the first
We got our
impression.
sonar out.
They got to
It's coming
nail
on
the
the
first
radar.
impression.
All right, we're going to do the Madden Mobile Minute, which is a quick recap. for
Here,
those of you
Madden
that
Mobile
don't
Minute.
know.
They're going to recap
So
everything
this is
they
your Madden
did.
Mobile Minute. Today we talked about sets coming back into the true form of what you guys have seen in previous years from Madden Mobile. We are going to be giving you the ability to drag and drop your collectibles and your items into these sets, where you're going to be able to earn players and different types of things. Basically, it's going to be a much more simplified progression and interaction system within the menus. You're going to be able to organize these things into
That's
your
the
favorites.
video crush.
It's going to be a really good experience in terms of the way that you interact with our programs going forward. Additionally, today we talked about the introduction of front office in a new way, which is going to be similar to our locker items from previous seasons. These are going to be permanent bonuses to your
Wheel of Madden
team
Cash,
and
Wheel of
or
Gems.
to
Give us that
your,
stuff.
Just overall progression in the game. There's going to be stamina increases. There's going to be XP increases. You're going to get the option to get daily packs. Really interesting and fun stuff for your lineup. So front office and sets coming next season to you guys. We have a couple more streams, 3 more streams coming up. We're doing Power and Rarity and player training next week. Patrick will be back for that because he's the man.
Player
in charge of
training.
that.
Oh my
And
God, just
that
do
is
away
your
with the
Madden
training
Mobile.
already.
Sweet.
Just do away with the training. God, don't do it power.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz for Patrick.
Ooh.
What is the world's longest continuous bridge over water?
If you were watching the stream earlier, you know the answer to this. I don't even know the answer, and I was watching the stream. I know where it is. I don't know the name. It was a weird name.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress that too much, PBS.
Lake Pontchartrain Causeway.
I wouldn't stress that too much.
How many miles?
Just because the screens and everything that they show, none of this is final.
Yeah,
None of this
one
is
job.
final.
Oh, I butchered it.
One job.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
Well, that's the stream.
All right. So these guys are done. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
survey. Hang on.
Spamming that thing.
Oh, you've been spamming
Oh, they
it.
love it.
S. Gibbs has been spamming the survey, but for those of you that are still watching, please fill out the survey.
Guys, go check out the survey if you want
Yeah,
to check it out.
The survey gives
in the EA
me
Twitch.
personally an idea of what you guys want to see in the streams. What can we be doing better in terms of information, in terms of technology, informing you? I just need the information to be able to give you more pertinent information. If you don't like the stream, let me know. If you like the stream, let me know. The more feedback you give, the better that we can make these going forward, as we do plan to continue doing them once the new season starts. The feedback is extremely important, and it lets me know how I'm doing as a community manager for you guys.
Early chat feedback.
Yep.
More Patrick. They've named him Patrick Star.
Patrick
I
Starr.
love Patrick.
All right.
So we got
We
All right.
want
Patrick.
I think they are. All right, that's getting annoying. All right, so yeah, Ronald, I'm still gonna do the Dear EA video. I just want to see everything that they give us first, so that I cover only the stuff that isn't.
Answered by Patrick and Brandon.
They're going to
in the
answer our
Gridiron
questions
Notes
from this
tomorrow,
in the
so
Gridiron
I'll pick out
Notes
some
tomorrow,
questions,
which
get
that's
those
where they
answers
talked
for
about
follow-up,
the
and
question
then
that I
we'll
asked
see
about
you
the whole
guys next
autocomplete.
week for Power
So yeah,
Training.
it's gonna end it, guys. Sorry for the lack of quality again. I'm just glad I was able to get the stream up and running. Next week we got Power Rarity player trading. Hopefully I'll have the real setup and not be like at my kitchen table on my laptop with a crappy mic and a crappy camera. But yeah, I love you guys. Again, I'm on break, can't play, out for a couple more weeks. Should be good to go come day one, in which case going to have a ton of Madden content for you guys. But I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I may decide to do another stream. I may decide to stream, or who knows. I'm probably not going to make any more videos this year for Madden, but I may do a stream and may just kind of do something else. Anyways, I love you guys. See you soon. CHF.